I move L005 to House Bill 1320 and ask that it be displayed.
Amendment L005 is displayed. Representative DeGraaf to the amendment.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So what this does, and it goes to what my colleague brought up about blue book language. And of course, anybody that puts something in the blue book, and again, for everybody listening at home, if it's in the blue book, it's a tax increase. It is a tax increase. If not now, it's a tax increase later. Now, what happens in these blue books is the people that are proposing them, the people that have brought it, they want to obscure it so you don't realize it's a tax increase. But by nature, being in the blue book, it's a tax increase. So what this does in the committee report and in the bill, this is a hybrid, you'll notice, and this was done, I think it was in 1126, and it's the drafter's discretion because it makes sense. There's parts of both. We're moving the amendment. It modifies the committee report and it modifies the bill simultaneously. So it's just an efficiency matter. But what this does is it keeps mandatory tax impact warning at the front of the title, because it sure seems that a big reason for having this bill come forward is that we're going to be trying to hide language.
The question before us is the adoption of Amendment L005. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All those opposed, no. Amendment L005 is lost.
So let's try this again. I move L006 to the committee report for House Bill 1320 and ask that it be displayed. We're going to insert this language to clarify what we're intending. And so what this is doing is it's adding a neutrality guardrail to the new accessible language standard. So when we create this and we say, well, we're going to have a new accessible language standard, what we want to do is we want to make sure that this accessibility standard, this subjective language that is being foreseen in this bill, does not omit material, fiscal, regulatory, or legal consequences of the proposed law or constitutional amendment. Now, that is just not to speak to intent, but that is just to put a neutrality framework in there so that some bills are not just like, well, we didn't think that was important. We just didn't think that was important to include, and so we left it out. The bill title was too long, the financial implications were too confusing, and it's for the children, so we left it out. It's always for the children. So that's another thing. If it says it's for the children, it's not. So we're putting some neutrality boundaries on here, and we're saying that it does not omit material, fiscal, regulatory, or legal consequences. If you're going to vote on something, there's a pretty good idea, there's a pretty good expectation, I think, that you're going to want to know the consequences of that ballot initiative.
Amendment 006 is lost.
We'll try one more time. And I move L007 to House Bill 1320 and ask that it be displayed. What I would like to do is I would like to amend the bill, page 3, line 5, and there's a word at the end of audience. Are written using accessible language. Great. We love that it's accessible language, which is plain language, which is kind of redundant and repetitious, but that's okay. That is understood. Now it's kind of repetitious, redundant, and duplicative by the widest possible audience. By the widest possible audience. But that's all. What does that mean, understood? Is that comprehended? And to what level is that comprehended? Do they have a full grasp of what this bill, this ballot title is about?
Amendment L7 is lost.